Welcome to Mike's Literary Minute, where books can be listened to and enjoyed. My name is Michael, and I've been listening to audiobooks since the mid-'80s. And today's book of choice, I'm going with a theme today. The last video I did was Jeff Greenfield, and the fact that he wrote the book, read the book, and the book in question is The People's Choice. Well, to stick with that theme, I went with this book. This is one of the very rare instances where I actually have the book on Audible and the book in hardcover, or actually just to have the book. But then again, it's a very special book because I actually picked this up at a signing from Matt Best, who is the author and the reader. We've got JT down here in the bottom, who's part of Black Rifle Coffee Company, and of course Matt Best, who is part of Black Rifle Coffee, our coffee company. Matt is a local boy. And when I say local boy, I mean he lives here in South Texas. I live in South Texas. I live in a little place called Leon Springs. It's just west of San Antonio. It's between San Antonio and Boerne. Matt lives somewhere right around Boerne, so I consider him a local boy. Matt is a Ranger. He went into the Army. His whole family was Marine Corps. He decided to be different, went into the Army. He couldn't just be all that he could be in the Army. He wanted to be better than better. So he went into Ranger training, RASP and Ranger training, and this is his story. Now the book, at the beginning, he's talking about his brother going through basic in California literally right after 9/11, and then he decides he's going to go into the Army. And the first part of the book is his going into the Army. Then you get to the middle of the book, which, if anybody is as sarcastic as I am, or as sarcastic as Matt, because Matt is highly, I mean, this guy is my hero. He is that sarcastic. He talks about some of the things he did in his service, like the Iraqi rave party, head and shoulders above the rest, and the drone incident. I'll tell you what, the first time I ever listened, because I was reading the book in line, never got through the book, but I was reading it in line waiting for him to sign it. I never got to those parts, so I'm glad I didn't, and the reason being, I'm in the bookstore, I'm in line, there's 300 people ahead of me, and lo and behold, if I'd have gotten to those scenes, I probably would have wet myself laughing. It was bad enough listening to him talk about this stuff where I literally fell out of my chair laughing. I have never, ever had that type of laughter on a book before. Matt, 100% kudos on you, out of the park on that one. Automatically puts the category of the book into the collegiate scale of at least a 3.5. Now, after Matt gets out of the Army, he transitions from the Army, from military service, into civilian life. The book kind of takes a left turn, and the book kind of gets dark. It's honestly not as good, but that's okay though, because it ends up with him meeting up with JT and with Evan Hafer, and Evan had a real small coffee company, and that company was called Black Rifle Coffee Company. Black Rifle Coffee Company is headquartered in Boerne, Texas, and I know this for a couple reasons. Number one, I've researched it. Number two, I've been there. And no, I haven't run in to Matt or Evan or JT after the book signing. I'd like to. Honestly, I would very much like to meet Matt Best at the bar of his choice, and I would like to buy that man a drink. He has earned a drink. He's been there. He's done that. If you ever go up on YouTube and you can see some of the videos he's done. The majority of them are hilarious. The one where they brought Black Rifle Coffee into the Bass Pro Shop, which is right down the street that they went to, I about wet myself, because at the end of the video, after they get done completely destroying Bass Pro, they literally were driving quad runners in Bass Pro. And I mean, come on, that's the next level right there. He's checking out. He's at the registry. He's checking out, and he buys a bag of coffee. And lady checking out, like, oh, your bill's gonna be like $4,000. She's like, all I got was a bag of coffee. She's like, yeah, but you also have to pay for all the damage. Meanwhile, everybody else is like, gotta go, Matt guy, bye, you're on your own. They're out the door, and they leave him with the bill. So poor Matt gets stiffed, but that's okay though, because you know it's Matt Best. The man is just awesome. He was great to talk with. He is a great human being, in my opinion, very great human being. He puts his money where his mouth is. He's been there, he's done that. The man in my book, Aces, awesome. As I said, for the book itself, for the actual book, 3.5. Here's the book right here. This came out a couple years ago. I have, as I said, the book, obviously, the signed copy of the book, and I also have the book on audio. The audio presentation done by Matt is great. It's excellent. You ought to give it a shot. So, has anybody else heard of the book? I know when it came out, it was very, I think it hit New York Times bestseller list. I think it was like number 8 or something like that. Has anybody read the book or listened to the book? You know, like, comment, share. If you comment down below, I do my best to answer all comments, any and all comments that are posted to the videos. In fact, I know I have one. There's one out there right now that I have to respond to. Don't worry, as I am uploading these videos, I will be responding. Trust me, you took the time out of your life to put a comment. I'm going to take the time out of my life to respond and say thank you. That's just the type of person I am. As I said, like, comment, share, subscribe. Matt Best, Aces. And always remember, Matt and everybody else, Rangers lead the way, and we'll catch you on the next one.